Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video from your favorite podcast channel. Today, we will talk about a really trending topic in the world of technology and AI. As you know, AI has been around for quite a lot of time. People are convinced that it is the future of modern technology and has attracted the attention of big companies and investments. One of the companies that has been working on this technology is OpenAI, which is dominating the industry with their well-known models like ChatGPT 4, 4.0, and o1. But recently, a Chinese startup called DeepSeek released its latest and new models called DeepSeek version 3 and DeepSeek R1 that have performed better than OpenAI's latest o1 model in benchmarks, with only $6 million used for their training. And it's mind-blowing considering how much US companies use to train their models. Today, we are joined by two experts that are going to tell us about this new AI, so make sure to stick to the end because we also have a vocabulary section at the end of the video for new English learners. First, we have Dr. Liam Carter, a leading expert in AI ethics and the potential societal impacts of artificial intelligence. Welcome, Dr. Carter.
It's an honor to be with you, Mark. Looking forward to this conversation.
We also have Maya Kim, a data scientist and engineer who works directly on the development of DeepSeek algorithms. Maya, great to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Mark. Excited to get into it.
Absolutely. So let's start with the basics. Maya, can you give our viewers a quick rundown of what DeepSeek AI is, especially for those who are just beginning to explore this world of artificial intelligence?
Of course. DeepSeek is a cutting-edge AI system that focuses on data search and pattern recognition using deep learning techniques. In simple words, it's an AI really good at processing large amounts of data, finding patterns, and delivering insights really fast. From healthcare data and financial records to social media trends, DeepSeek can handle any massive dataset to surface the most relevant information. The big thing with DeepSeek is its ability to learn and adapt as it processes more data. It's like a super-powered search engine, but one that's always improving.
Sounds pretty powerful. But what makes DeepSeek stand out compared to other AI systems? I mean, we hear about AI everywhere these days. How is DeepSeek different?
That's a great question. What sets DeepSeek apart is its advanced deep learning architecture and its focus on scalability. Most AI systems are designed for specific tasks, like recognizing faces or understanding speech. But DeepSeek is more of a general-purpose data analyzer, which allows it to be applied across a wide range of industries. It's also designed to scale seamlessly as data grows, which means it can handle huge, ever-expanding datasets without losing speed or efficiency.
Fascinating. So, whereas other AI systems were practically gagging on larger datasets, DeepSeek munched through the entire thing.
Right? And one more thing. DeepSeek not only finds patterns in the data, but also learns from those patterns in a self-improving way. The more data it processes, the more accurate and efficient it becomes. It's like a self-updating system that does not have to require constant human interference once it is up and running.
That sounds impressive. Dr. Carter, from an ethical and societal perspective, what do you think is the biggest differentiator between DeepSeek and other AI systems?
From my standpoint, the biggest differentiator is DeepSeek's approach to transparency and ethical considerations. While many AI systems operate as black boxes, meaning we don't fully understand how they make decisions, DeepSeek is designed with more accountability in mind. As Maya said, it's a general-purpose system, so the goal is not only to provide insights, but also to ensure that those insights can be explained and trusted. There's an inherent focus on reducing biases, increasing fairness, and maintaining transparency. In industries where AI decisions have real-world consequences, like healthcare or criminal justice, this is crucial.
Yeah, the issue of transparency is huge. I think a lot of people are wary of AI simply because they don't understand how decisions are being made. So DeepSeek aims to give us more insight into that process.
Exactly. The team working on DeepSeek is already working to make the system more explainable even while processing exabyte-scale amounts of data. For example, while DeepSeek may present its recommendation, say about the appropriate course of treatment for a patient, mechanisms are already in place that allow users to understand how the system arrived at that decision. Vital to trust building.
I love that approach. Now, for the people watching who are more technical, Maya, could you talk a bit about how DeepSeek works under the hood? What makes its architecture unique compared to other AI models?
Sure, DeepSeek uses a deep neural network, which is a kind of AI model inspired by the human brain. What makes DeepSeek's architecture unique is that it uses multi-layered, adaptive neural networks that can learn in a hierarchical way, starting from basic patterns and moving up to more complex abstractions. Other AI models work in a linear fashion, but DeepSeek's ability to build on its learning as it goes makes it incredibly powerful for handling more complex, nuanced data.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all model. It's flexible, adapting as it processes data?
Exactly. DeepSeek uses reinforcement learning techniques. DeepSeek learns really because it's made of this kind of reinforcement learning where it modifies its parameters based on the feedback. For instance, when the system does not get the right answer in some situations, it already readjusts its parameters and gets better. That's another area where it excels many other systems which would probably need manual adjustment and constant updates.
Okay, so we've got scalability, self-improvement, transparency. But what about the limitations? Every AI has its trade-offs. Dr. Carter, what are some potential challenges that come with DeepSeek?
Great point, Mark. Like all AI, DeepSeek is not without its challenges. First, it's not immune to biases. If the data it processes is biased, those biases can be reflected in the system's outputs. Secondly, data privacy is a concern. Given how much data DeepSeek can process, it is of the utmost importance that sensitive information is kept secure. And while DeepSeek is designed to be scalable, resource consumption can still be a barrier, especially as the system grows. There's always a trade-off between power and efficiency.
Definitely things to consider. Maya, what do you think is next for DeepSeek? Where do you see this technology going in the next few years? And also, tell me if it's free to use.
That's a great question. Over the next couple of years, I envision DeepSeek really starting to get incorporated into real-time applications. You could think about climate change modeling and predictive analytics for the stock market. What will really define DeepSeek will be the ability to generalize its applications to lots of fields in a way that's still transparent and ethical. And your second question, whether it's free or not, well, one of the advantages of this model is that it has free access option. For now, we can say, yes, it is free. You can check more information on their website.
Interesting times ahead. It's definitely looking like DeepSeek might finally push AI over the next mountain. Well, to summarize everything, is there anything last minute you might like to add in terms of what DeepSeek will do for AI?
I couldn't agree more. It's about making AI not just smarter, but more people-centric, more focused on people helping and making better, informed decisions.
Well said, Maya and Dr. Carter. That's all we have for today, folks. I hope you have now a complete understanding of what this AI model looks like and other stuff related to it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into DeepSeek AI, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the ASA English Podcast for more episodes on tech and AI and the world's amazing news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Unpacking. To analyze or explain something in detail. Example: the scientists spent hours unpacking the results of the experiment to understand the true implications. Overshadowed: to be less important or less noticeable because something else is more prominent or attention-grabbing. Example: his achievements were overshadowed by the media's focus on his personal life. Gagging: struggling to handle something, especially because it's overwhelming or too difficult. Example: the team was gagging on the overwhelming amount of data they had to process. Differentiator: a feature or quality that makes something distinct or different from others. Example: the new smartphone's camera quality was its biggest differentiator from competing models. Scalability: the ability of a system to handle an increasing amount of work, or its potential to accommodate growth. Example: the cloud service provider's scalability made it the best option for growing businesses. Reinforcement learning: a type of machine learning where an algorithm learns by interacting with its environment and receiving feedback. Example: the robot used reinforcement learning to navigate a maze by trial and error. Hierarchical: arranged in a system where elements are ranked according to levels of importance or complexity. Example: the company's organizational structure is hierarchical, with executives at the top and interns at the bottom. Exabyte: A unit of digital information equal to 1 quintillion bytes or 1 billion gigabytes. Example, the data center stores an exabyte of data, enough to hold all the information on the internet. Accountability, the responsibility to explain and justify actions or decisions. Example, the company emphasized accountability, ensuring each employee was clear about their responsibilities. Biases, a tendency to favor one thing over another, often in an unfair way. Example, the judge's biases were evident in the way she handled the case, favoring one side over the other. Trade-off, a situation in which you must give up something in order to gain something else. Example, the trade-off between speed and accuracy is often seen in software development,